today is a very special day is because there's actually something happening on that universal level right now, actually, for this day. And it's for the right people to come together. And it's for the right people to get the awakening together. And it's for the right people to come together and actually play this big part to actually really understand their purpose in life. It really is like that. There will be a lot of distractions when we look at there'll be a lot of distractions when we look at like our purpose to things. I don't know if you've ever had this before. You were going to a particular place for a particular reason. Then that was not actually the reason you were there because you actually picked up something else. Anybody had that before? Right? In fact, if you actually, Steve Jobs, he has that saying, he says, you cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking, right? Just to understand is that you may have your idea of why you are here today. But why you are here today actually probably isn't the idea of why you're here today. Because I'll give you a short story. Is that okay? I'm going to say it as fast as I can. Usually it takes 3 hours, this story. Okay. I was a shy boy in school. I dropped out of college because things were happening at home. I left home when I was 17, 18, something like that. I left home. I actually ran away in the middle of the night. People say to me, your life is easy. Actually, it wasn't that easy. I made decisions based on what I felt, and I just did it. Is it right? Is it wrong? Well, I'm not, those of you who have brought your kids here, I'm not here to tell them to run away from home, don't worry. But it's just something I had to do at that time. It just happened, right? Not right, not wrong. It happened. Mum was upset. Dad was annoyed, pissed off. I went out there. I had to learn the hard way. I was cooking burgers in burger vans. Suddenly, I started my first business, restaurant business. I took out a loan, $500,000 over that. I was only 21. I did a very not so nice thing. I made a huge mistake. Very huge mistake. Would you like to know what it is? I'll tell you on day 3, okay? And after I made that mistake, anyway, I had to get my ass together. I had to make sure that restaurant worked. So I worked very hard at it. I opened one restaurant. It started making some money after a few months. Then what happened is I thought, what is my purpose in life? Why am I doing this? Like, am I really, this is it? I can afford a nice car, a nice house now, this is it. So I think actually maybe I need to open more restaurants to actually satisfy myself. So I opened more, I opened 5. And it was 5 times the headache now. And I'm looking at it, I'm thinking I need to manage 5. Yes, I'm still making money, I can only drive 1 car at one time. I can only drive 1 boat at one time. I can only live in 1 house at one time. I was thinking I could buy more materials, but what am I going to do? I wanted to kill myself because I was very, very depressed. I was searching for the meaning. Why do we do what we do? If it's money, if that's success, then I'm done. To a point so deep, I would wake up in the morning, get into my Aston Martin, and I'd look up and just say, take me away, you know. I didn't have the guts to do it myself. Somebody invited me to Kenya. I said yes, and the reason why I said yes is because I thought it's dangerous in Kenya. Someone might kill me. So I thought, okay, cool, let's go to Kenya. I didn't know. I got the awakening and found my purpose behind, helping children out there. Instinctively, I just made decisions. I went out there, and this is the interesting thing. People are always searching for their purpose. How many of you want to know your deeper purpose, your purpose? You want to know. But the thing is this, the how people search for purpose is they sit there, what's my purpose in life? Actually, you can't find purpose in sitting there. Extremely hard. Because your purpose is purpose can only be found when you are purposeful, when you are being of purpose. So actually, in your room, if you were to sit in your room and say, what is my purpose right now? The only purpose you could possibly find is say, oh, make the bed. Then you make yourself purposeful. There's something to do. That is what purposeful. You are of purpose. And so actually the act of doing, taking one to another, taking one to another, taking one to another, taking one to another, and then didn't want to live anymore, go out there, wanted to kill myself. I go out there, I found, wow, these kids, so much joy in them. They have nothing but so much joy. What's that all about? How does that work? And so I go through all of that. And then I come back. I go back to UK. And when I'm in the UK, they say, speak about your story. It's inspiring. We've got a big show. Speak about it. I said, no, I can't speak. I'm the shy boy from school. They say, come. I said, okay, maybe. They say, maybe, like, yes. I said, oh, okay. And I'm shitting myself. For those 3 months preparation for the stage, I'm shitting myself. I never talked through any of school, never mind going on stage speaking. There's about 300-400 people. I went up there, I didn't know what to say. Face went red, hands were shaking, legs were shaking, everything was shaking. You spiritual people would have thought I got some spiritual awakening at that time, you know? Oh my God, his vibrations are so high right now. I was going through all of that. Then what happens is I'm on stage and I say, you know what, I'm not good at this, but I'm going to rock it. I'm going to learn how to do this. I'm going to learn this skill. So then around a year later, I was speaking all internationally, all around the world. People said, oh my God, it's so easy for you. I said, no, it's not easy for me, but I carry one simple concept in life, and I want all of you to write this down. I say, ready, fire, aim. You want to shift your consciousness fast in this reality, anyway, in this reality, this physical reality. To get results in this physical reality requires you to take physical action. And the action is saying, when people say ready, you fire, then you aim. Because the problem is, you say ready, not so sure right now. No, are you ready? But I don't know what my purpose is. No, but are you ready? Let me have a think about this first. Let me figure this out first before I take action. This is how people are. Let me ask you this question. Has anybody ever here, how many of you work in a job? Right? Let me ask you this question. How many of you work in a job and you've thought about quitting your job? Raise your hand nice and high. Right? What's wrong with you? Oh, but you don't understand because finances are like this right now, and you don't understand, family are thinking this right now, friend is thinking, you don't understand, I work so hard in this degree to get this. Okay, you carry on aiming. Your soul is already desiring. The universe is already channeling through you to say it no longer serves your soul. Your soul wants to move on. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the thing of quitting your job. By the way, can we give Kendra a big round of applause? She quit her job recently. long time in there. Let me tell you something. You know, in actually this physical reality, time is very short. Your time is very short. How much are we going to live with the soul wanting something, and yet at the same time, mind is blocking? Wait there a second, but objections, all these get in the way. But you don't understand, they say. They say, what do I not understand? But you know, finances aren't quite there yet. Okay. Has anybody ever thought about starting a business or thought about quitting your job, but finances aren't quite there yet? Anybody ever thought like that before? Okay. Ask yourself this question.